Hey everyone, Happy New Year. 2014 was a really big year for the channel. We hit over 20,000 subscribers, we launched a crowdfunding campaign, and I want to give a big thank you to everyone for their support throughout the year. Now, 2015 is looking to be an even bigger year for the channel. To give you some idea of how the channel has been growing, in 2013 I got something like 400,000 views. In 2014 I got over 2 million views. So in 1 year it's a five-fold increase, and the challenge in 2015 is going to be how to adjust that kind of growth, how to make interesting new content that you guys like, while at the same time kind of keeping things down to earth. And so it's a good challenge to have, and hopefully throughout 2015 this is something that we're going to work on together. And as always, I'm open to your comments and kind of feedback. I got 18,000 comments on my videos last year, so I can't necessarily guarantee that I can get through them all, but I definitely am listening. Anyway, as you can see, I'm in my hotel room in Hong Kong, and I thought for the first video of the year I was going to give you a little stroll around the neighborhood of Mong Kok. First, let's start with a little geography lesson. Hong Kong is a city on the south coast of China with a population of 7 million people. While it is a part of China, Hong Kong's history as a former British colony has meant that the region maintains its own domestic government and laws, and has its own somewhat unique culture. I was born in Hong Kong, and I usually go back every few years to visit family, just like on this particular trip. The area that I'm going to show you in this video is the area of Hong Kong that I'm most familiar with, Mong Kok, or in Cantonese, Mong Kok, which literally means flourishing corner. The name is apt because Mong Kok, with an area of less than 1 square kilometer, was declared by the Guinness Book of Records in 2006 to be the busiest district in the world, with a population density of 130,000 people per square kilometer. In comparison, Manhattan in New York has a population density of 27,000 people per square kilometer, while the most densely populated areas in Sydney have around 14,000 people per square kilometer. On the ground, it's obvious just how bursting at the seams Mong Kok is, and the crowds in Mong Kok can be intense to the point of being intimidating. Mong Kok is not a place for a leisurely stroll, and often you'll be cursed at for holding up traffic, maybe when you're, say, making videos for your YouTube channel. As hectic as Mong Kok is though, I think it has its own special sort of beauty. I've never been to a place where the built environment reflects the population so organically, with high-end shopping malls alongside grimy apartment blocks, neon signs growing from building sides, packed restaurants and food vendors. To me, when I think of Hong Kong, I think of Mong Kok. I wouldn't want to live there, I don't even really feel that comfortable there, but it's just a really exciting place to be. Maybe I've spent too much time shopping in Mong Kok. In Mong Kok you can buy almost anything, and there are entire streets dedicated to selling particular things, from sneakers and electronics to pet fish and flowers, and of course other things as well. So I'm standing in front of a Broadway. Now Broadway is one of Hong Kong's leading electronics chain stores, and the amazing thing about Broadway is that you can be standing in front of one Broadway and actually see other Broadways just across the road from where you are. And that's not because Hong Kong people are lazy, but it's because the population density is so high here that if you didn't have one in every single block in some areas, the stores would simply be too full. It also means that it can be quite confusing. I've actually spent the entire afternoon going past 5 different Broadway stores to find a particular one that had an interesting selection of headphones that I wanted to show you. I could not find the store for the life of me, so this will have to do. So I've been so exhausted by searching for that Broadway that I ducked into a McDonald's to have a McDonald's pie. But this is not an apple pie, this is a regional variation, a red bean pie, which is kind of nice if you like that sort of thing. Also, in this McDonald's, just through that door over there, there's another Broadway. As busy as it is during the day, it's at night when Mong Kok really comes alive. And if I get a chance, I'll try to get you some shots of the dazzling light show of Mong Kok's neon signs at night. And of course, I want to show you all the interesting things you can eat there as well. But until then, I hope you have a great start to the new year, and as we say in Hong Kong, San Lin Fai Lo, Happy New Year.